Alright, hey, what up, YouTube? A lot of people think this deck is dead, but it's actually really still alive. It's really good. It just, you have to play it a lot differently, and if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, because I haven't mentioned it, it's Six Samurais. It's like, the deck before used to rely on the first Kageki, Kagemusha play, and then go into pretty much the shien and just win the game with shien. But now you have to really rely on the naturia beast and stuff like that. And then it actually has a deck, and I'll explain some cards as they go along. So I played 3 Elders. Elder is just pretty much the Cyber Dragon of the deck. It's kind of like the Striker, but this card's really good just because, like, I don't know, you could just go pretty much first turn. They usually grab a Veiler if they know you're playing 6 Samurai. You drop this and then you drop the Kagemusha, and then they're all like, oh my god, I can't Veiler that. And then you go into Naturia Beast, so now you have an answer to other magic cards, and then you're gonna wreck everybody just because everybody's running like triple MST, everything like that. So going into Naturia Beast first turn is like really, it just really keeps you control of the game, and then you just, I don't know, it's just really controlling. 3 Kagemushas to go along with the 3 Elders. These are pretty much the targets for the Automatism or whatever that quick play is called. You pretty much let you go into Naturia Beast. I don't really like going into Shien unless I have to. Like, if not, like I always go first turn Naturia Beast, always. If I have the option, it's always going to be Naturia Beast over Shien. There's never that thought in my mind. 3 Keysons, you know, special summons himself. And it's really good when you open up like these kind of hands. Like, even like this, it could already be good just because it lets you go into Barkion. And if they don't have an answer for Barkion, they're going to set their back row. You're going to attack freely just because you know for a fact that they're not going to have an answer to Barkion. They're going to have to rely on their traps, and then you can just stop it with Barkion. Their only outs is like running it over, which you have your traps to protect yourself. And then you have, and the only answer will probably be like a Book of Moon or something, or like a Smashing Ground. Cards that really people don't really play. Except for maybe Book of Moon, but people don't play Smashings. And then, or they have to waste their Dark Hole on it, so yeah. And then 2 Grandmasters. I still like 2 Grandmasters, really good. This lets me go into Landalois. And yeah, I keep on mentioning the Naturias. They're so good, like they're just so good. It lets you go into so many big plays. I like it when I draw like this in hand, and the keys on, and then they go first. And I just say I have the Automatism or whatever. You just summon this, summon that, activate the Automatism on him, and then bring out another Kagemusha, bring out him. Now you have Naturia Beast and Naturia Barkion on first turn, and that happens a lot actually. This deck's really consistent. Like, not like I thought 6 were gonna be inconsistent until I play this deck. It's so fun. Like, it's just so fun to, when you hurt their people on their face and then they get all mad about it. On one hand, and I run 1 Mizuho. I run 1 of each just because pretty much the quick play. If I have nothing else, like I used to draw like this and like a hand or something, and like the Automatism all the time. So I'd rather just go with this, summon hand, activate the Automatism, bring out the Mizuho. I might test out Sanji, but I'm not sure. I'll see what's up. So, and then 3, of course, the 3 Uniteds. They should hit this over the Smoke Signal in my opinion, just because this lets you draw 2. And the Smoke Signal lets you get monsters. This lets me draw into my back row, which is really important. It's really important to protect your 6 Samurais. 3 Automatisms. It's a really good magic card. It's a really good first turn. It should have wrecks everybody if you open up with this, an Elder or something. Just because a Veiler is no longer a problem. You just bring out Shien, Naturia Beast, Catastrophe, Hyper Librarian, whatever you want. First turn, like that. 1 Smoke Signal and 1 Rhoda. Rhoda, of course, and then 1 Smoke Signal is still really good. It just lets me draw into my Elder, and then I draw Smoke Signal in this all the time, so I don't really care. 1 Gateway, it's still hurt, but if I open up with this, there's no way you're gonna win the game. I'm gonna pretty much bring out Naturia Beast. I'm gonna protect Naturia Beast with a Utopia or a Roach Knight that you could easily go into, like easily. Just bring out keys on, and then just go for it. 1 Heavy Storm. This card, I love this card. Cause I usually have Magatama in this, so I just hit the Magatama, summon a 6 Sam, activate Heavy Storm. You start a road, you solemn it, I Magatama you, and I win the game. Monster Born. Book of Moon. Triple MST, love this too. People, like conservative players, they'll set 1 back row and pass. I'll just MST and go off in your face. So why not have it? 3 Double Edge. I think you really need 3, just because like you could bring in a Naturia Beast and then just set this. If they get through it, you Double Edge and then just do it again. 2 Magatamas. Magatama's really good. It's a really good answer to everything. It's a good answer to Heavy Storm and everything. So why not play this? It stops everybody. 2 Solemn Warnings. It's just pretty much staple. You don't have to get into none of that. 1 Torrential and 1 Mirror Force. Big mass monster removal. The Starlight Roar that I fucking love. Just because people wait out, like some people will just Dark Hole me just to like me bait it out for the Heavy Storm, and then I just Starlight Roar them. So they just give me a free Stardust, and I'll just be like, thank you for that, man. 1 Solemn. And so now everything pretty much is Earth. You play Gozen Match. I play one set Gozen Match and it fucking helps out a lot. Fucking wrecks everybody right there. It's just so helpful. Everybody has different different attributes in their decks. Even zombies have Earth, Dark, they have Light, the freaking Black of the Soldier, everybody. And this ensures me that I'm not getting BLS'd. Just because they usually have another attribute when they drop BLS, I just go Gozen Match and then I wreck it. Like I said, everything in the deck is Earth, like the Elders, everything. And I don't like playing the Bogart because the Bogart's too slow and he gets Veilered and I don't want to draw into him without nothing else. At least if I draw Elder, I know for a fact I have something else to back it up. And I don't like setting a monster. Like, I just don't like setting cards because I know I'm going to get Trishula, I'm going to get something in my face. So why would I want to set, like, if people set that guy first turn or something, I don't want to set him, I want to go off. Like, so I play 3 of him. And then, yeah, you know, it's just really good. Because at least I can special summon a monster, like special, and then just summon another monster. If I really want to go into the protective, I can just go special and then set a monster and then pass turn. Or special, synchro, go off in your face kind of thing. And I've drawn into multiples of these guys, and that's what really sucks, which is the reason why I kind of want to run the level 3, the Leviathan or whatever. I'm still trying to make room for him. I might just drop Hyper Librarian for him. But, because Hyper Librarian is good, but it's not really that useful. So I could go like that and then just go into Levier, tribute this guy, 25 beat sticks still. So I don't know, but the deck's really consistent, guys. Like, really try it out. You open up, I always open up good, so I don't know if that's my luck or whatever, but yeah. Laters, guys.